Hey everyone, so I ran into this problem last spring where I finally decided to start a little vegetable garden, but by the time I got my seeds planted, the weather turned and everything just froze overnight. I lost half my crop before it even had a chance to sprout. It was so frustrating watching all that work go to waste just because the temperature dropped. I had spent hours preparing the soil, selecting the right seeds, and tending to them, only to have it all taken away by a single night of frost. Well, I found something that actually solves this exact issue. The link to the product is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I ended up going with the Palram Canopia Oasis Hex greenhouse. It's this 7 by 8 foot polycarbonate number with an aluminum frame, and honestly, it's been a total game saver for keeping my plants alive through all kinds of weather. The panels are made of that twin-wall polycarbonate stuff, so they block UV rays but still let in enough light for the plants to grow. I've had it through snow, wind, even that one hailstorm we had last month, and nothing's cracked or broken. The frame is aluminum, so it's not going to rot or warp like wood would over time either. This thing is built to last, and I've been impressed by how well it withstands the elements. One of the things that really drew me to this greenhouse was the unique hex shape. At first, I was a bit skeptical. I'd never seen a greenhouse like it before. But the more I looked into it, the more I realized that this design actually provides a lot of benefits. For one, it maximizes the interior space really well. I've got room for my raised beds, some hanging planters, and even a little shelf for my seed starts. The hex shape also gives me more flexibility in terms of layout. I can arrange my plants in a way that makes sense for me, rather than being limited by a traditional rectangular design. What really impressed me was how straightforward the assembly was. I'm not exactly a handyman, but the instructions were clear enough that I could follow along without too much trouble. They even included all the tools I needed, which saved me from having to make extra trips to the hardware store. The base came pre-drilled, so I just had to line it up, secure it to the ground, and start building up from there. It took me about a weekend to get it fully set up, and now it's just sitting there doing its thing with barely any maintenance. I was a bit worried that I'd struggle with the assembly process, but it was actually pretty enjoyable. The sense of accomplishment I felt when it was all done was great. It's a wonderful feeling to know that I built something with my own hands. One of the features that's really made a difference for me is the roof vent system. It's amazing how much of a difference it makes to be able to control the temperature inside the greenhouse. On warm days, I can open the vents to let in some fresh air and prevent overheating. On chilly nights, I can close them up to keep the warmth in. It's amazing how much of a difference this makes. My plants grow faster and stronger when they're in a stable, warm environment. And the best part is that I don't have to constantly open and close doors to regulate the temperature. The roof vents do all the work for me, so I can just sit back and enjoy my plants. Another practical thing I didn't expect was how well it handles condensation. The polycarbonate panels have this special coating that makes the water bead up and roll off instead of dripping down onto my plants. I've had other plastic covers before where I'd wake up to a dripping mess, but this one stays dry inside. It's also super easy to clean, just a quick wipe down with some soapy water and it looks good as new. I've been using it for about 6 months now, and I've been really impressed by how well it holds up to the elements. The condensation control is just one of the many features that's made this greenhouse a game changer for me. I've also been really impressed by the durability of the greenhouse. Like I mentioned earlier, it's withstood snow, wind, and hail without any issues. The aluminum frame is sturdy and well built, and the polycarbonate panels are resistant to cracking and breaking. I've had it through some pretty rough weather, and it's come out unscathed every time. So if you're tired of losing plants to unexpected weather or just want a reliable space to grow year-round, this Palram Canopia Oasis Hex greenhouse is definitely worth checking out. It's been a total game changer for me, and I'm confident that it will be for you too. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, this greenhouse provides a safe and stable environment for your plants to thrive. And with its durable construction and low-maintenance design, you can enjoy your plants without worrying about the weather. Link is below if you want to take a closer look.